Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 18th episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers titled Green with Evil Part 2, alternatively titled Jason's Battle. This episode starts right where it left off. No power in the command center, no functioning Alpha, and no idea where Zordon's at. Nada. Well, not for long actually, because Billy is using some sort of ray gun tool on Alpha, which brings him back online. And Trini pretty much is the only one excited about it because Jason states that without Zordon there's still a lot more to be done. I mean, come on man, let's celebrate some little victories at least. On the moon, Rita explains that phase 2 of her plan is about to begin. What is it? She's going to send the Green Ranger back down. Girl, that's like phase 1 continued. Luckily, Goldar suggests giving the Green Ranger the Sword of Darkness, which is just as generic as it sounds. Finster gives some context that this is a powerful sword that will keep Tommy under Rita's spell for forever. Remember that. Tommy has dropped back off in the alleyway where Rita picked him up, and she tells him to keep his mouth shut about his identity. Then she disappears just before Bulk and Skull come up to Tommy. They try to intimidate him, which is beyond me as to why when they almost got their heads kicked off last time. But this time he legitimately shoots green lasers out of his eyes and it throws Bulk and Skull into the nearest trash bin. Solid. At the youth center, Jason is beating the shit out of a punching bag that Zach is holding in place, and Zach tells him to calm the hell down. It's really nice to see that Jason has a temper. It's a shame that it's not a real trait. Jason says that he can't get the Green Ranger off of his mind, and he and Zach assume that he was the one that destroyed the command center and that he's working for Rita. This brings up an interesting idea that the Rangers just assumed some dude went rogue on his own and destroyed stuff just to fight them. Billy and Trini are with Alpha at the command center, and Billy lets them know that it's gonna be a while before he can get everything repaired and back online. Alpha says how they don't have time to wait, but you have no options, so shut up. Kimberly meets up with Tommy in the hallway at school, which is really confusing because no one else is at school. Anyways, she asks Tommy why he blew her off, and he says something came up. When she asks if she did anything wrong, Tommy tells her that she is not the center of everyone's universe. Whoa! She exclaims, "Excuse me for living," and walks away, and it kind of kills it, but whatever. Rita decides it's time to give Tommy the Sword of Darkness, but first he must go to the beach and fight another squadron of putties to prove himself. Did she get a bunch of clay on clearance or something? Oh well, he does, and he's gifted the Sword of Darkness. Ta-da! He talks about how he's going to take on the Red Ranger first, which is nice that he has an actual plan. Take notes, Rita. Jason meets up with Tommy in the hallway at school, and he tells him that he needs to take a rain check on them hanging out and working out together. First, I've heard of this, but okay. As Jason walks away, Tommy utilizes his power coin to teleport Jason away into a whole new place known as the Dark Dimension. It's got a poorly painted cardboard tubes and a fog machine, but it'll do. Now, Jason is screwed. He tries to leave and he gets zapped. He tries to communicate it, but that doesn't work either. Suddenly, Goldar is there, and Jason reaches behind him for his morpher, but somehow it's in Goldar's hands. Uh-oh. Zach and Kim are using the rat bug to get to the command center, where there's a nice moment between the two where Zach notices that she's upset, and she explains what happened with Tommy. Zach politely tells her to get over it because we're trying to save the world before they land at the command center. Turns out Billy just fixed the viewing globe, and they see the Green Ranger with the Sword of Darkness posing up a storm. Jason is trying to fight Goldar, and yeah, he's losing real hard. This is when we come back to the other Rangers and we see that Zach is taking position as leader in Jason's absence. It's nice to see Zach step up so easily and quickly. They decide to take on the Green Ranger themselves, which I wonder why. It's not like he was actually doing anything. Oh well, they go down and surprise to get their asses kicked, but it makes for an awesome fight. But what do the Rangers do? They call on their damn Dinozords. What was that thing about never escalating a battle? Oh well, they somehow bring it together as a Megazord without Jason there. The Green Ranger uses the Sword of Darkness to fire an energy ball at the Megazord, who uses its mammoth shield, which I legitimately forgot was a thing, and reflects that right back at him. The Green Ranger retreats and the other 4 Rangers go back to the command center, where Alpha is almost got Zordon, but no. We end with Jason on the ground in the Dark Dimension, rolling around as Goldar stabs in the mist on the ground, hoping to impale Jason. To be continued. This episode is a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest. The Jason Tommy stuff feels shoehorned in, but I know that they had to do a bit of legwork to make sure that the Japanese footage worked. I loved the black, blue, yellow, and pink fight against green for some reason. I think it's because it's the only time we see that location. Hopefully things keep going great in the next episode, but until then, may the power protect you.